Nerd Avengers! I'm on my way. Oh yeah! Boba Fett! It's Book of Boba time, baby! What's up, Nerd Avengers? Welcome to the stream today. It's gonna be a good one. I'm on my way to the tower as we spake. Flying on in. Wanted to take the Iron Nerd suit out for a nice little spin. Oh shit! Some ducks. I hope they're okay. Anyway, big show today. Book of Boba Fett, man. We're gonna talk predictions for the show. We don't know a lot. A lot of rumors, a lot of speculation, but not a lot of leaks, not a lot of that kind of stuff going on. So we're going to talk about that, break into different things. We've got some fun over and unders. I want to see what you guys think about these different things. Over under on the percentage of the episode being 45 minutes long, things of that nature. So we'll be doing that. Going to Poll Town. Also, I just want to say right away, you better smash that fucking like button. I'm furious already. I'm really upset. I'm going to go back and blast those ducks out of the sky. You like ducks? You like animals? You like the life on the planet? Well, this thing is loaded with so many weapons, I swear. I don't want to be that guy. But I'll go back and find those ducks. And they'll be just feathers, charred, floating through the air unless I get more likes on this video immediately. Anyway, we've got some fun giveaways to do as well. We're going to be giving away one of the Death Watch Mandalorian helmets. We're going to be giving away a Grogu and Luke Skywalker Funko Pop as well. It's going to be a good friggin' show. I'm pulling into the tower. I'll see you in a second. Star Wars. Finally, I almost forgot what Star Wars was. Star Wars be snoozing. Star Wars be asleep. Somebody wake them up, poke them. It's time. Do they know? Do we know? Where's the hype level at for Book of Boba Fett, ladies and gentlemen? That's where I want to start today. You let me know in the chat. On a scale from 1 to 10, where is your current hype level at for Book of Boba Fett? I'd really like to know. You know, I think it's kind of a wild situation, you know, with the show coming out really, really soon. I certainly see a lot of posts and a lot of hype and a lot of excitement, but I don't necessarily see the metrics and the things that you would normally see for a big Star Wars show. And I don't know if you guys get that feeling as well. I'm really, really curious as to where you guys are at. I'm personally very hyped up for the show. I'm super excited. I think it's going to over-deliver, and I think it needs to. The show's been put in a weird situation. I think Star Wars in general, you know, and this is kind of where I wanted to start with. Star Wars in general has had kind of a rough year. I don't think you can necessarily deny that. You know what I mean? You might be like, oh, it's fine. And by the way, the podcast with Chaco is coming out. I promise you. We're going to work on that today. We'll get that out either today or tomorrow. It will be released. And this is one of the things I said, you know, to Chaco. You know, he said he had a great year with Star Wars. He's really into the High Republic. He had a lot of fun things going on that end. For me personally, I've been pretty detached from Star Wars in general. And although I liked Bad Batch, I didn't love Bad Batch. You'll recall, we stopped doing watch parties for Bad Batch. Yeah. First time I ever did that, I was like, nah. Like, just, it ain't it for me. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I love Dave. I love Filoni. I love all that. But that one just wasn't for me. And the obviously the lack of announcements and everything, you know, we don't have to recycle it. We don't have to get into all that. But it has been an odd year for Star Wars. Now, winning solves everything, right? Winning solves everything. If this show comes out and is absolute fire for 7 weeks straight, you're going to see a lot of discussion about that, a lot of positivity about that. And that would be incredibly good for the brand and for the fan base. And I actually think you'll get that. I do. I think that they realize, I think Dave and John and now Robert, they put their all into all of this stuff. I think Mando Season 2 was absolutely incredible. Leading up to an ending that, just had people going, man. It was absolutely crazy. It was a phenomenal experience. So I think that they need fire, and I think we're going to get fire. By the way, Daniel Schaefer, welcome to the Nerd Vengers at the Prime level. Thank you so much. I know we had another member as well. Let me see if I can find out who that was. Give me a second here. Average, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. I do appreciate it, folks. I do appreciate the support. So that's kind of where I'm at with Book of Boba Fett. And it's not unusual that Star Wars kind of plays things close to the chest. But with this show in particular, I really do personally feel like they have not shown us much at all. You know what I mean? At all. Which, not necessarily concerning. But we don't really have a lot to, oh, why is it on members only mode? That's so weird. Oh, I must have had it on members only mode for, sorry about that. I must have had that on from the setting of last week when we talked about the Han Solo rumor. For Spider-Man spoilers. So apologies about that. Should be good to go now. Double check me. What up, everybody? Double check me. Is Streamlabs being stupid again? Do you not have access to your nerd coin? Can you not see it? Because I can reset it. I can reset the bot, which maybe we'll have to do here. In fact, let me just try that real quick. Give it a little reset. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to, belabor this point or linger on this because I am personally really, really excited for the show. But I don't know, guys. Do you see the same level of hype and excitement for this show as you saw for Mando? Let's start with that. Let's start with that poll. Do you think people are as hyped for Boba as they were for Mando 2? I'm just curious because maybe it's out there and I'm just not seeing it. I think there could be a couple of different things operating here. It's sort of a weird time to drop something in the middle of the holidays, kind of right before the end of the year. I think also, Spider-Man sucked the air out of the room quite a bit from the perspective of hype. So I don't know. I think it's kind of an interesting thing. Now, what I imagine, this is sort of my anticipation for how it will go down. I think that immediately after the first episode, people are going to be really blown away. And I think that will create a undeniable draw to the show. And I anticipate the show doing very, very well, hitting social media metrics that are incredible, having been watched by a ton of different folks, et cetera, et cetera. So that's kind of my anticipation for it. I think the show is going to blow people away and be absolutely incredible. But I think that on the opposite side of that, right, they cannot afford a Hawkeye. You know what I mean? So Hawkeye, I liked, didn't love. I liked, but didn't love. It's fine, really. Hawkeye is the way I would describe Hawkeye is it's fine. But Marvel can skate by with that because their output is ridiculous. 7 projects that dropped this year. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, maybe 8, depending on how you look at it. It's just a massive amount of content. So many movies, culminating in the Spider-Man experience, which was crazy, And so I think that Marvel can get away with that. Bruh, Star Wars cannot. Like, Boba Fett cannot be a Hawkeye level show. So I think they know that, and I don't think it's going to be that way. But, Star Wars. You're really gonna need to nail it here. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Shiloh says, "Help me, Book of Boba Fett. You're my only hope for Star Wars this year, at least." Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? It is kind of interesting the way that all works. And hey, I really appreciate all the super chats and all the support. I will get into super chats towards the end of the show. Okay, and also I do want to remind you. Got a couple of cool things we're going to do later in the show. We're going to be giving away this Luke Skywalker and Grogu Funko. I think it's freaking awesome. I picked this up in Boston when I was over there in the Harvard Yard. And then this Beaut. The Death Watch Mandalorian helmet. This is a big, and this is going to cost you some nerd coin. It's going to cost you some coin. You understand? It's gonna cost you some coin to enter. I will give away some nerd coin so that at least everybody that's watching can at least enter once. But it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. Okay. So let's do some over/under, man. Let's do some over/under. I want to get into the polls. I really want to be interactive with this and explain what is going on. Okay, and sort of get a take with you guys. Okay, so. Let's start with this one. First of all, 58% of you, I mean, that's, guys, numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? Like, numbers don't lie. 58% of you guys, and I got to see the thing kind of pop up again. I don't know what's going on here. Say, no, it is not as hyped as Mando season 2. I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying is like, I don't know. I feel like it might start a little slow and then we might get into it. Actually, you know what? Let's watch this new TV spot first. I know I'm changing it. I'm audibling at the line, but I want to watch this TV spot first and then we'll do over-unders because I really want to get you guys involved and just get your noodle thinking. You know what I mean? Just get your noodle going. It's noodle time. Noodle time USA. It's noodle time! All right, let's do this. I'm going to pause this. Let's watch this together. And here we go.
Power, riches, respect. Everyone is watching. Waiting for me to make the next move. I have to send a message.
I'm the Crown Lord now, mother truckers.
Who is this who enters unannounced?
Let's watch this again. This first spot is dope, dude.
Riches, respect. Everyone is watching. Waiting for me to make the next move. I have to send a message.
I'm the Crime Lord now, motherfucker.
Original series streaming December.
I'm the one. And then we get in. Let's just keep going. Let's keep watching some of this stuff. It's dope.
You know damn well. My name is Boba Fett. Left for dead on the sands of Tatooine.
Woo!
I intend to rule with respect.
In difficult times, fear is a sure bet.
Who is this who enters unannounced? You know damn well.
You know damn well who. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
They're going to war.
Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect. We will be ready.
Oh my god, bro. He just disintegrated a motherfucker. Look at that. Look at this. Watch this. This is crazy.
We will be ready.
Boom! You done, son. Done. Oh, man. He's not going to make it. I hope he had life insurance. You know what I mean? R.I.P.
In difficult times, fear is a sure bet.
All right, one more time. One more time. We're almost done. Just one more. One more.
Riches, respect. Everyone is watching.
Everyone's watching. Hopefully. This seems like, please.
Waiting for me to make the next move.
Yeah. I need to send a message.
I have to send a message.
Damn straight.
I'm the crime lord now. The Book of Boba Fett.
I'm the crime lord now. Whoo! Hot damn. That's nice. That's nice. All right, I wanted to do this with you guys. I think it would be pretty fun. Over and under, okay? Here we go. Here we go. We're going to get this going on. We're going to get it going on in the polls. We're going to get it going on in the polls, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Over, under. Over, under 40, or rather 57% that episode 1 is 45 minutes or longer. So if you don't know how this works, wait, hang on now. If you don't know how this works, if you've never done over under, basically it works off of percentages, okay? So 57 is the number. Do you think it's over 57% chance that episode 1 will be 45 minutes or longer? Or do you think it's under 57 that the episode will be 45 minutes or longer? Okay. And while you're doing this, I'm going to sort of talk about this. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to kind of go for a while here on the stream. I think it's going to be fun. Oh man, do I hope it's 45 minutes plus. And honestly, I actually hope that all of the episodes are around that 45 minute plus mark. Okay? I do. I really do. I think somewhere close is okay. Like if it was 40 minutes, 38 minutes, it counts credits. We're counting credits here. If it's, around that time, I think we're good. But I think the Star Wars fans are a pack of starved dogs right now. You know what I'm saying? And Star Wars fans, even if it was a straight fire episode, if it was amazing and it's 26 minutes long, Star Wars fans are going to gobble it up and then they are going to rage the fuck out. And I honestly will be one of them. I don't want this to happen. I don't want it to go down this way. I don't want it. I want it to be big, juicy, just let's go, pause. I want it to be ample, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that boba, dude. I'm going to need a lot of that boba. So I think that, especially because it's episode 1, we have no fucking idea. This is what's crazy. With a lot of these other shows, we knew a lot of different things, man. We knew a lot about this, a lot about that. We were able to sort of, look at the trailers and friggin' red string it, put it up on the wall, look back, do microscopes, DNA testing, all these sort of things, right? All these sort of things. But with this one, we know very little. We know very little about it. So I think this is one of the key mysteries about the show itself. Okay? So what's interesting is 66% of you say it is an over 57% chance that the episode will be 45 minutes or longer. Now, look, we're going to see. We're going to revisit this tomorrow on stream and see how we did. See what the community did. But I think that should serve to give you some kind of a look here at what fans are expecting. What do fans want? Y'all are saying it's over 50. That's like a 60% chance that it's going to be 45 minutes or longer. That's where our minds are at. And I can't even argue with it. I think that you guys are probably on that, okay? So let's move to the next one here. I want to know. I want to know what you guys think about this. Over, under, 76% chance of flashback in episode 1? Let's see what you guys think. Let's see what you think on this poll. Way too much math. Sorry, bro. I'm going to add a couple more percentages and maths for it. Okay, so let's see what you guys think here. Now, what's the deal with flashbacks? Well, a couple of different things here. Number one, we have seen some flashbacks in the trailer. We've seen some things that don't correspond to where Boba is currently at in canon timeline after Mando Season 2. We see him fly off with Fennec. We see at the post-credit scene him blasting big old Bib. Big old Bib blasting him. We see some stuff in the trailer that indicates you'll get a look at Boba, the sands of Tatooine, maybe with the escaping from the Sarlacc, etc., etc. On top of that, Tamara Morrison himself said you're going to see a ton of flashbacks, even going back to the Empire Strikes Back. Now, maybe he misspoke there, but it's also possible we're going to see flashbacks of, like, the whole deal with Boba. You know what I mean? The whole deal with him. My personal prediction here, and I'm going to go over as well, and you guys, I mean, look, 87% of you are like, nah, man, it's over. Like, we're getting that flashback in episode 1. I'll give you my personal prediction here. My personal prediction is that you're going to cold open on a flashback. I think you could even cold open on him breaking out of the Sarlacc, getting saved from the Sarlacc, or something to that effect. I think the beginning of this episode is going to be some kind of a montage of him getting out of the Sarlacc, making his way to Tashi or something, going then to get... I think you're going to see like a long period of that then brings us to a point where then you're going to be like, okay, here's Boba now on Tatooine. You know what I mean? That is what I think is going to go down. So... you never know. Maybe not. Maybe we get flashbacks, because there's a possibility that you get a whole flashback episode. That would be weird to me, but it's possible. They've done this before in Star Wars shows. So, I don't know, man. I think flashback in episode 1, pretty high probability. And yeah, it looks like almost all of you. I mean, it's a very high percentage of you guys are like, no, we're going to get that, okay? Now, here's one that I think is going to throw us over under 64% chance of seeing a classic bounty hunter show up in episode 1. Now, I will include Cad Bane in this, because even though he's not from the OT, he is classic in the sense that he's from a very, very old show at this point, Clone Wars, and I consider him to be classic. You know what I mean? So the question is, guys, it's episode 1. We've heard a ton of rumors about different classic bounty hunters that will show up. Even Black Karate Stan. Even Black Karate Stan, the Wookiee bounty hunter. I'll throw him in there as well. So this would be, Bosk, Dengar, IG-88, any of the old school bounty hunters, CAD or whatever. Okay? So, I think the question is, do you think it's going to happen in episode 1? Because they've got to come out strong for sure. But does that mean then that you're going to have one of these classic OT bounty hunters or Cad Bane or something wild happen? Like, are we going to get it popping? Right away? Is it pop? Y'all ever watch Community? Is it pop? Are we popping? Right, Mia? I don't know. Okay? Now, I'll tell you my sort of personal prediction on this. I think we're popping, baby! I think it's time to pop! I think it's time to pop. Yeah. I think you're getting something juicy. I think it could be Cad Bane. I think it could be Cad Bane. Just plop it out on the table. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to. I think you're going to get some pop. And I think you're going to get it at the very end of episode 1. I think episode 1's going to do a lot for the character of Boba, setting up, what the whole deal was, watching what's his face with the armor just chilling in town. Why didn't he kill him? Why didn't he leave Tatooine? Why didn't he go get Slave One? What's the deal? And then they've got to save 10 minutes for Boba explaining to the audience why he changed the name of his ship. So I don't know if you knew this or not, but Boba is changing his leaf. He's turning a new leaf. He's changing. Vivi. Vivi. Hang on now. I'll tell you a funny story about... So we got a minute here. I'm going to try to get this Hulkverse thing. Why not? Let's try to pick it up. I got a funny story about Vivi that I'll tell you all later on, okay? But I think you're going to get pop, something wild. As I was saying, they need about 10 minutes. Like, Boba's going to come out and basically be like, Fennec, I've decided to change the name of my ship. Slave One is not a good name. The kids on Tatooine don't want to know about slavery. Even though there's fucking slaves on Tatooine and shit. No. We can't have the ship named Slave One anymore. It's now called the Mickey Mouse 003. So, Fennec, this is why we're doing this, because I'm a Disney princess now. So, deal with it. We're gonna call it Boba Fett's PC Disneyland Starship now. So, you gotta account for about 10 minutes of that. So 10 minutes of that, you're going to have all the explanations of Boba, where he's been, what he's doing, motivations, etc., etc. So you're not going to have a lot of time is what I'm saying. So by the end of the episode, maybe we get a big pop. You know what I mean? And it'll be Cad Bane, and he'll come out and be like, I also never liked the name Slave One. Study hard, kids. And he takes a toothpick out or something like that, So, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me that shit. What? Oh, whatever, Vivi. Thanks for nothing, Vivi. Anyway, so are we getting a pop? Over 60% of you believe that there's over 60... Guys, you're basically saying there's like a 70% chance we're getting a classic bounty hunter in episode 1. And do you start to understand, as we go through this over and under, are you starting to wrap your head around where the fans are, where the expectations are, what we think is going on? Don't you think? Don't you know? So... I'm with you on that. Now we're going to get into some real juicy stuff. We got 3 more to do, okay? We got 3 more to do. And it's going to be juicy. And it's going to be juicy. Over, under. 46% chance of Din... I'll just say Mando being mentioned, not showing up, because I don't think that's happening. Being mentioned. Is it over or under a 46% chance that Din Djarin will be mentioned in the episode? What do you think? Would love to know what you think. For me, and I don't want to skew the voting. So look, give me just a second here. One of my big theories has been about this. Allow me to take a sip of this Pellegrina. One of the big things that I've been on about is the idea that Din Djarin is going to be a catalyst for Boba Fett. I personally believe that seeing Din do what he did in episode 1 of The Mandalorian season 2 was a catalyst for Boba Fett. I feel like it sort of got him off the couch, got him out of his rut, got him to understand that he should change the name of his ship to the Mickey Mouse 003 Starship, safe for kids, constantly bubble wrapped, you know? So I think he's going to be mentioned, actually. I think it is over a 46% chance that Din Djarin is going to be mentioned. That's what I think. I think he, like, I especially also because you got to think that the show is kind of Mandalorian 2.5. It's sort of meant to lead in to Mando 3, and I think there's going to be a lot of connections. You know? So I think it's over 46% chance. And 65% of you that voted agree. Let's go. Let's go. Well, let's get into the next one. Here's one. Thank you, Justin Chandler. I appreciate that. Here's another one for you. Over, under. 26% chance that Grogu is mentioned. Are they going to mention him? Is the little guy going to be mentioned? What do you think? Over or under 26% chance that Grogu gets mentioned? We're talking about episode 1. We're talking simply about episode 1. Hey, some of you guys are like, these percentages are off. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we're trying to do fun things over here. Okay? I didn't want to just sit up here and just blabber for an hour. I wanted to get you involved. Okay? I'm sitting out late last night, eating Christmas cookies, getting fat as hell, writing out these fucking percentages and shit, okay? So just shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Smash the like button. Go into grandma's room, give her 2 kisses on each side of her cheek, then you slap her up. Slap her up. Lovingly. Grab her iPad, get to the stream, smash like, go into your little sister's room, throw her out the window. Just throw her right out. I mean, what's she even doing with her life anyway? She's just doing TikToks or whatever? Doing TikTok dance? Put this on TikTok, bitch, and then just boot her right out the window. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sure she's a nice gal. You know? But get her iPad, get on her phone, get on her computer, find this stream, and smash a goddamn like on it! Okay. Anyway. You know what would be really cool? This is actually a great idea. You got to go to one of these places where they put everybody's phone in a little baggie. You know what I mean? Like you're about to, I don't even know. What do they do that for? Like movies, screenings, certain conferences with the Illuminati in Vegas or whatever. You go to one of those places and you break into the place where they have all the bags. And you get in all the bags, you find the stream. You know what? Give them a fucking membership, man. Nerd venture that shit up. That they'll be in the conference or in the thing, and they'll be like, "I feel taller. Do you feel taller?" Yeah, dude, my pectoral muscles. What's going on? My eyesight's better, and they're like, "Oh my, I can see," you know, and shit like that. Look, we're working fucking miracles over here. Anyways. Sheesh. So many of you guys are like, nah, fuck Grogu. Hey, can we just stop for a second and talk about the fuck Grogu movement? Okay, I know I shouldn't be swearing as much, man. You know what I mean? Like, I apologize. You know, my soon-to-be mother-in-law occasionally watches this show, and I'm sure she's horrified. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I was raised on Xbox Live. I'm a degenerate. My bad. Can we talk about the screw Grogu movement? Have you guys noticed this or not? Y'all let me know in the chat. Give me a yes, give me a no. Give me a yes or no. What's going on? I have seen many people say, I'm over it. I'm over Grogu. I'm over it. Have you guys seen this? A lot of you guys are like, no. A couple of you are like, yeah. It's blowing my mind, dude. It's blowing my mind. I can't believe it. I'll tell you, man. That's crazy to me. Because, first of all, Grogu's amazing. Adorable. Lovely. You see how he force choked? Force choked Cara Dune, right? How are people... A lot of people don't like Cara Dune. They don't like, Gina Carano. Your mileage may vary on it. This little guy almost choked her out. You don't got respect? You know, you guys are all twisted up online. You don't even know what you're talking about anymore. People don't know which way to go, you know? Let me just say something about this real quick and we'll move on. It would be absolutely hilarious to me and very Star Wars if the world turned on Grogu. And the reason this would be kind of funny, I'm going to be honest with you. Is because they're putting all their eggs in that fucking Grogu basket. They have the Grogu basket. I see Grogu. I went to the mall in Boston, right? We went out there and we were like, basically, let's go shopping for the Decepticon variant. It's basically what it is now. You know what I mean? Like, you guys want to go out and into the Walking Dead of Decepticon variants and get really, you want to roll the dice? Me too. This house is boring. You know, let's go get Rona'd out of our mind. So we go to the mall. We're walking around. I see Grogu everywhere. Like, there's, your Hot Topics, your Spencer's, you got your, this, that, second and third. Then your other stores. Victoria's Secret. Little Grogu's. Little Grogu's on your bums and all that. American Eagle, Grogu. Bed Bath & Beyond, Bed Bath & Grogu. Grogu. Baby Yoda. It's everywhere. And they want to do Grogu for the rest of the time. And it would be hilarious. And it would be very Star Wars. It would be very Lucasfilm to be like, thank God we have Grogu. We're going to Grogu it into... We're going to Grogu. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, bro, we're over it. And then Lucasfilm's like, what? What do you mean? We just had a hotel where you spend 10 grand a night to come in and have Grogu punch you in the nuts. What are you talking about? I can't believe people don't like Grogu. It would be really funny. Okay, moving on. Let's get to the next one. Many people believe that you will see Luke Skywalker in the show. Over, under. 14%. Chet, who came up with these numbers? That Luke Skywalker is mentioned in episode 1. Where are you at? Where you at? What do you think? Obviously, it's a low percent. That's why it is at 14%. Okay, but you got to understand what you're saying. If you're saying it's under 14%, you're kind of saying it's like next to impossible that he's going to be mentioned. Now, let me explain why I think he's going to be mentioned. Why I tricked you all. I tricked you all into looking dumb. Here's why. Who's responsible really for Jabba's empire falling apart? Who's really responsible for Boba being in the Sarlacc pit? Oh, you can't change your vote. Oh, now Josh is talking some sense. You should have thought about that before you answered the poll. You should have thought about that. Yeah, Luke. Sorry, did I mess up the poll? No. Over under 14% chance that Luke Skywalker's mentioned in episode 1. That's the poll. Also, if Grogu's mentioned, how are they going to mention him without mentioning Luke? You think Boba's going to be curious as to what happened? He bailed out. Do you think he is at all curious about what happened? Like, what, hey, did you guys do okay over there? You know? Is the Hollow Net going to discuss it? Also, he's going to Tahashi Station. He's on Tatooine. You don't think Luke Skywalker is going to be mentioned at all? Okay, Otter's like, he don't give two shits. He might not. You're right. I just think, I think it's possible. I'm going over. Yeah, and Fennec went with Din. Great point, William. Fennec saw him. Now he's back with Fennec. You don't think she's going to mention it? Oh, by the way, yeah, I saw a Jedi. It was nuts, dude. Had a green saber. He was tearing those robots up. That shit was wild. A little Deus Ex Machina for me, but it was still really cool. You know what I mean? You don't think that's happening? You guys are crazy. It's clearly over 14%. Okay. Hey, that was pretty fun, huh? Did you guys like that? Let me know. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You let me know. Did you have fun? Did you not have fun? What's going on? Did you hate it? Do you hate numbers, percentages, too much math? You let me know. Let's see here. Michael Phantom says, member for 12 months, says, I personally feel if episode 1 doesn't smash, then this show will lose what little hype I feel it has. I don't know how many people hype at all, even fans. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of on that line with you, brother. I mean, I just don't see it personally. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. I don't see the same hype. I don't see the same love. But would love to be wrong. You know what I mean? Would love to be wrong. Would love nothing more than Boba to come out and smash. And how friggin' poetic would it be if Das Boba, that's his Christian name, if Das Boba came out and saved Star Wars in a way, saved the year for Star Wars, saved the hype, saved the fandom? I'm kind of here for it, man. You know? Boba. Okay. I'm going to do a little thing here. Hopefully this works for everybody. Boom. 2,000 nerd coin to all of you right now. Now let's get into some giveaways. Let's get into some giveaways here. Luke and Grogu pop. So I just gave 2,000 nerd coin to everybody. Hopefully you get it. I apologize if you don't. Streamlabs is just ridiculous. And the reason I gave you 2,000 is because it's going to cost 2,000 per ticket. You can do it maximum of 10 times. And this will be to win this lovely Luke and Grogu Funko Pop. It does have a little bit of a crack here on the packaging. I'm sorry, it's not perfectly flawless for your graded Funko Pop collection or whatever. So everybody just shut your mouth. And so there you go. There you go. It has started. It's a 3-minute timer. So you got 3 minutes to do your giveaways and all that, or to do your, you know what I'm talking about. Just do it. Just do it. So look, now while we're doing this giveaway, let me blabber a little bit about the crazy predictions that are out there. There's been a ton of really fun things out there, like rumors of the Rancor being in it, and we think it's going to be Moochie from Bad Batch. And there's even some evidence, shout out to Star Wars Meg. I saw her do a good video about this, about the possibility of a rampage of Moochie going on a rampage and like crushing all these buildings, and then Boba sort of taming him and being on top of the Rancor. Now, there's a couple of things operating here. Number one, this has just been sort of a weird rumor because of Bad Batch and Moochie in general. But also, Star Wars Newsnet did say, they had a report that at one point, Boba is going to be like riding a Rancor, right? They had like an image, they painted it up, finger paint. So that's wild. Like, that one's pretty crazy. There's rumors. And look, this one is just, it's all rumor. Like, we really don't have anything good to go on here. So, like, sometimes I won't say a spoiler specifically if I know, like, oh, dude, that shit's true. With this one, I have no idea. But I want to talk to you about something that, if it ends up being true, I think it might be controversial. Okay? There's a rumor that Emilia Clarke's character, Kira, is not only going to be in the show, but will be the big bad. Will be the rival gangster as the leader of Crimson Dawn to Boba Fett. And look, I want to know. I want to know. How do you feel about that? Like, how y'all feel about that? Would you be okay with that? Would you be furious about it? Because, I have a couple of different thoughts on it. I think that Kira was okay in the movie. Look, Solo: A Star Wars Story is my least favorite Star Wars movie. I think it's crap, really. But I recognize that I'm sort of in a minority there. A lot of people love Solo. That's dope. That's cool. I don't want to take your enjoyment away. I'm speaking just personally and honestly here. She was all right in the movie. Her connection to Darth Maul, pretty cool. And I think that if they're going to do more Solo 2 stuff, right? Because there's this whole, like, make Solo 2 happen movement. A lot of people are pushing for that. There were rumors that they were developing stuff with the Solo characters on Disney+. If this is the way they're going to sort of continue that story, and the comic books are doing some of this as well. If that happens, I'm kind of here for it. You know what I mean? I like Emilia Clarke. I do. Like, I like her. I liked Game of Thrones until that last season, and then I wanted to destroy it and burn it out of my memory forever. So I like Emilia Clarke. I think getting her to have another shot and be an older, wiser, more brutal, more grizzled version of Kira would be quite awesome, actually. You know what I mean? So I'd kind of be here for it. I'm interested in what you guys think about it. That's certainly one of the big rumors out there. Okay, let's pick a winner. Here we go. Let's see. Whoa, dude, Scotty. Hawks Holocrons, you are the proud owner of this Luke Skywalker with Grogu. My man! My man! Scotty! Scotty! Congratulations, Scotty. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. My man. We'll get you info. Hit me up on the DMs, you know, do all that. Blah, 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 yada, yada, blue, blah, blue, bling, bling, blang, blah. Okay, now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Death Watch! Death Watch! Death Watch! Free shipping only in the United States, by the way. Death Watch Mando helmet. Hey, I told you this was going to be pricey, okay? It's going to be 5,000 nerd coin a ticket, okay? Now, before we start this, let me attempt another drop to everybody. I'm going to give 5,000 nerd coin to everybody that's watching. I know, unfair. Not everybody's going to get it. Everybody's going to be furious. Riots in the tower. Please see Susan in the lobby if you have a complaint. So there we go. Tried to do that so that at least everybody could get a shot. If you're watching this right now, I appreciate the support. Much love to you. So yeah. Now let's see here. Let's edit this. Mando Death Watch helmet advanced. It's gonna be 5,000 a ticket, and you can do 5 times. You know what? No, you can do it 10 times. That's right. You could enter 10 times. Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Boom. I'm gonna start the giveaway. Now, let's blabber a little bit more. Another big rumor out there that is attached to the Emilia Clarke rumor is that her right-hand man in the show is going to be Cad Bane. And that essentially within the plot, you're going to get a Cad Bane versus Boba kind of a thing happening. Where Cad Bane's going to sort of be like, I can take him out. And Kira's going to be like, no, we'll get all these other people to take him out. And then maybe that's not working. And then Cad Bane shows up at the end, right? It's a fun idea. I like Cad Bane. Him being attached to Crimson Dawn and being the right-hand man of Kira, sure. You know, I don't have a problem with that per se. Yeah, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. That would be really, really wild. If that ends up happening, like I think right now, 80% of people think that plot leak was fake. They're like, nah, fam, it ain't real. Again, dude, trust me, bro, was like, I think it's real. But it's very difficult, dude. I don't even think they did screeners for Book of Boba. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think Book of Boba. I don't think anybody's seen it. I don't even think John and Dave have seen it. They hid it from themselves. You know? Might not even be finished. Might be some unfinished CGI in it. So we don't know. But I'll tell you, we'll know pretty quick. Like, we'll know pretty quick. And if it's true, if that leak is true, that is bananas. You know what I mean? But it could be way off, bro. Like, that thing could be way off. And it is kind of exciting, right? Like, we really don't have any idea. You know, we're going to do the watch party. We're going to do a breakdown. Just so everybody knows, the watch party will probably be up for you to come in around 2:30, but it probably won't start till 2:45. We'll get in there. We'll watch some trailers. We'll have a little bit of fun. Talk about, you know, last minute predictions. Then we'll watch the thing. Then we're going to jump into a stream where we're breaking down, you know, the episode. So that'll happen. There's no stream tomorrow other than the 7 p.m. Nerd Ventures only stream. So we'll be hanging out tomorrow. There's some dope comics coming out tomorrow, by the way. There's like a sweet new Kang comic that came out. A lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff to get into. So, yeah, Yeah, tomorrow's going to be really cool. We'll probably rewatch Boba tomorrow. You know what I mean? In the members-only stream as well. So if you're feeling that, come on by. I think the Nerdventure streams on Wednesdays are awesome. So come on by for that. I think it's going to be really, really cool. And I guess what I'm hoping for is that regardless of what happens, regardless of who shows up, how cool it is, et cetera, I just want the thing to blow fans away. I want it to be really popping. You know, I want Star Wars fans to have something to cheer for something to be excited for, you know, something to, like a nice A+ on the report card to put on the fridge. You know, that's what we're looking for here. So, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll. Who will be the wiener for the Death Watch helmet? Here we go. Oh, man, Darth Bayou, my man. Love to see it. Look, I love when anybody wins something because it's just fun. I like to give back. You know, my life is pretty dope. A lot of that has to do with you guys. I appreciate it. But I love seeing a Nerdventure. I love seeing somebody that I see at the tower all the time. Probably a little bit too much. Maybe you should go home with your family a little bit. But I love seeing a very active Nerdventure win a big prize like this. Darth Bayou. Who cares? You won the helmet, baby. Let's go. Hit me up. Okay, let's get into the super chats. Let's get into the Q's and the A's. I'm going to pull all this stuff up now. I do want to say that the show today is brought to you by the Nerdventure members, the greatest online community the world has ever seen. You see them in chat with the badge next to their name. Incredible individuals supporting us at a $5 a month tier, at a $10 a month tier. They keep the lights on over here. They keep us able to do fun content, keep, you know, having stuff to give away, etc. Fernando Gamis, welcome to the Nerdvengers. Daniel Schaefer, welcome to the Nerdvengers. Average, welcome to the Nerdvengers. Appreciate you guys. Darth Corvin, welcome back. Big Mac, welcome back. Chi-Town's finest, welcome back. And Ernawam, welcome to the Nerdvengers. Yova, welcome back. Always good to see you, Yova. I see you over in the Champions Club in the arena with Doc all the time. Much love to you, my friend. Really appreciate all the support. You guys are incredible. So thank you so much. All right, let's get into this. See what y'all got on your brain parts. What's on your mind? Okay. Dan McDonald is first in today, and I just lost what he said. All right, let's pull it up again. Hang on. Whoa. Okay. Dan McDonald says Season 2 has built-in hype, especially with Grogu. That's fair. I can't argue with that. That's an excellent point, Dan. Mando 2 had built-in hype because of what Mando Season 1 did. I agree with you, and that is totally fair. Perhaps that is the disparity that I see in the hype out there. So I really appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Nat says with the $5 holla, hey, Josh, love the content. Keep it up. I don't see the same hype for Boba. I do think Dave/John are going to blow our minds. Looking forward to the watch party. Thank you, brother. I can't wait either. Look, this is just a good time. I'm a Star Wars guy. You know what I mean? Like, Marvel is incredible. I'm very happy as a Marvel fan. But I'm kind of a Star Wars guy first. Star Wars was my first love. So anytime we get back into that universe, I'm very excited. MK Matt says Vader flashback in episode 1, calling it right now. That is a wild prediction, my friend. Wild prediction. But you never know. Diamond Joe with a $10 holla. Holy crap, very generous, man. Says big congrats on getting engaged, Josh and Elisa. Such a cool team to see thrive on the YouTubes. Take my money. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really do. People have been so kind and so sweet about that. And, yeah, she's incredible, man. I'm a very lucky guy. So thank you, Diamond Joe. Appreciate that. MTS1993 says, if Han shows up, that probably means Chewie as well. I agree. I personally think if that happens, and it's a rumor. You know what I mean? It's a big old rumor. Nobody's talking about it, really. You know, except me and a couple other people. Nick Santos. If that happens, I expect it to happen at the end of the show. I expect it to be a big deal that sort of breaks the internet, makes us all cry, and it's going to be awesome. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. So, Yeah, man, we'll see. But yeah, you're right. Chewie would be there. Justin Chandler says, I've been waiting for our boy to get his shine since I was 6 years old. Let's go. Love you, Josh. Overall prediction, War of Bounty Hunters. Ooh, I like that, bro. And yeah, man, it's time. Like, if you've been a big Boba Fett fan, and I know there's people that crap on Boba, there's like, he's got 2 minutes of screen time. Shut your mouth. He's literally going to save Star Wars now. So you put that to bed right now. So yeah, man, I'm with it, and I appreciate the support. Kendall says Mando's longest episode is 54 minutes. Other than that, every episode averages 38 to 40 minutes. Fair point, sir. Wasn't 54 minutes the entry for last season? Wasn't it the very first episode? And that's kind of what I'm saying is, like, I hope if there's longer, I think they like to front load these shows, right? So Bad Batch's first episode was like 70 minutes. So I think they like to front load them, but that's a totally fair point to bring up. I appreciate you. Trev says, will we see that Vader/Boba scene from the comics? I'm not sure which one you're referring to, though. Which one are you referring to, brother? Yeah, hit me up in chat. Hit me up on Discord. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Michael Smith says, can you set some of these polls up to gamble Nerdcoin on predictions? Set a fun Vegas-style line. That could be fun. I think we can do something like that. And maybe we'll do that for the watch party. You know what I mean? So, come on by. Keaton Haas says, I hope we see Boba heal Fennec. A continuation of the scene from Mando Season 1. That's fair, bro. That's fair, and that would be cool. Filling in the gaps, giving us a little bit of context there. I agree. I think that would be straight fire. So thank you for that. And I think you could be onto something there. Justin Chandler follows up and says, congrats on the engagement, brother. Wicked Fisha. Wicked Fisha. Pizza. Yeah, wicked. Yeah, man, 100%. Joey Ebbs says, 60% of the time, it works every time. My man. Love it. Love it. Carl says, your film school math percentages are killing the Nerd Vendors. Happy engagement. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. is 99.3% is canon. Oh, Carl. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate the support. And what are you talking about? I felt like those percentages were good. All right, it's time. Another poll. Were the over-under percents good? I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. Is Carl right? Armani says, is Eternals officially a box office bomb box office wise and awards? I mean, Spider-Man might get more Oscar noms and it made money. Sony one-upped Marvel. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Where is Eternals at worldwide box office right now? Hey, Tyler, welcome back to the Nerd Vengers, baby. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Where are we at here? Sheesh. So about 400 milli worldwide. I don't think it's a bomb. I think it radically underperformed. But I don't think it's a bomb. I mean, dude, like almost all the Marvel movies sit at that point other than Spider-Man. You know, and Black Widow sits at that point if you take away the Disney Plus stuff. So Shang-Chi's I don't think is very different, dude. I don't think Shang-Chi's much different. Let's see. Let's check it out. About 30 million more for Shang-Chi. I mean, you tell me. What do you guys think? Do you think those are bombs? In the old world, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's a bomb. And so what's 25%? This is what's really interesting, right? So Sony and Marvel. It's hard to say. I know a lot of people are saying Sony got the dub and Marvel didn't. I don't know about that, bro. Marvel put 25% of the money in and gets 25% of the take. So what's 25% of $1 billion? 250 million. So what do you think they spent on the movie? The budget was probably what? Like let's just say 200 million for the sake of it, right? What's 25% of that? It's 50 million. So you're looking at 200 million just boom. And it's probably going to do much more than that, right? Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Kind of hard to say. RF Gaming says over under 213%. Josh rages over. John Parker, what's up, brother? Says, are we getting Emilia Clarke in the show? I kind of think we are. I kind of think we are. And I'm here for it. X-Wing says, I'm no longer allowed in senior centers thanks to these streams. I have lost my membership to the Y, but baby, we got those likes. My man! Yeah, I know. Look, the liking, yeah, it's a little, I understand. I understand it. It's, it is what it is. I apologize to all the grandmas that get slapped because of this show. Someday I will get my due justice. So we'll see. Thanks, brother. Armani says, Chloe Bennett should jump to DC to get work. Maybe. You think she... all right. Armani follows up and says, Marvel treats Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like the middle child. They certainly do. They certainly do. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's... show is not canon. Extreme Boys, the $20 holla. Very generous, man. Thank you for that. Says, am I the only one who doesn't really care if Book of Boba Fett connects with Mando? It's cool when Marvel does crossovers, but it's not like everything needs/is made better by them. It would feel fresh to have a totally new story. I don't think you're alone in that thinking. I don't think you're alone in that thinking. However, I think you have to recognize, and maybe you don't have to, you can do what you want, but I would argue you should recognize that the vast majority of folks are looking to up the ante of the value proposition. Why should I go see this? Why do I need to go see this? And Feige, and honestly, I've been thinking about this. I might do a whole video on this. I might do a whole hour on this. You know what Feige's really brilliant at? Everything. But you know what he's especially brilliant at, for the point I'm trying to make, is that he understands the psyche of fandom. Meaning, building up the Avengers, building up the live-action pantheon of Marvel characters, in and of itself is an incredible thing. To go along that journey at the time was where the collective consciousness of fandom was at. It was incredible to experience that. In the back half of the Infinity Saga, pulling all of those characters together to do Infinity War and Endgame was so crazy. It was fascinating to behold. There was an element of just watching it go down was incredible. Now he's tapped in to something that you thought was impossible, to something that is total wish fulfillment, and that is bringing back actors and characters from previous iterations that Marvel did and making them work together within the film universe that he created. That is mind-blowing stuff. Okay? Technically, Star Wars is a couple of steps even behind that. But I would argue that by doing that, by having that connective tissue, they will tap more into where the trends are for fans. So it's like when people say this and bring this up to me, I totally understand it. I totally get it. I just say back to them, I understand what you're saying. I think you're in the minority. And I'm like, bring on the connective tissue. I want all the connective tissue. I want all these people showing up. I want them all. Star Wars MCU. I've been saying it for some time. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the support. The real Jesse Lee Reed says, I gotta admit, I'm totally over normies who still say Baby Yoda. Damn! Damn, Jesse. Jesse coming in hot, saying I hate everyone. I'm just kidding. Mike Porter says, you are on fire today, my man. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Always love seeing you in the tower, baby. Jacob says with a $10 holla, are Boba and Fennec copulating? Are you talking about banging? Are they banging? Do you guys think they are? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think they're bumping uglies? That's what I call it. Do you think they are bumping uglies? Brandon Hooven says, I'm just here waiting for the return of Moochie. I think that would be dope, bro. I really do. I think it would be exciting, so maybe we'll see it. Star Wars Obsession says with a $5 holla says, Josh, congrats on her saying yes. Congrats, you missed my member chat about banging the homies for life. Yeah, sorry, the member chats don't always pop up for me, man, so I apologize about that. But appreciate you, and yeah, man, she said yes, and I'm excited. Armani says, can we get the yoked Josh NFT? I mean, we've got some plans for NFTs, man. We got some plans. Don't worry about it. We got some plans, but it's in the wakes. It's in the wakes, as they say. Late Night Alum says, will Jar Jar Binks return in Book of Boba Fett? I like turtles. Anyway, the real Jesse Lee Reed with a $5 hug says, Cad Bane likes working for himself. He's not likely to take a long-term contract like joining Crimson Dawn. I had that thought as well. I was like, it's a little, it's a little, like, whatever. It's like when, like, your cousin comes over and is playing with the toys and the storyline he makes up. You're like, dude, this story, whatever, bro. But you're still kind of pumped because you're, like, talking and hanging out with your cousin and all that. So I'm kind of with you, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. RF Gaming Channel says with a $5 house says, Josh, can we at least get gambling back so I can rebuild my nerd coin? Take my money like you took my nerd coin. Hey, sorry, man. Look, it was expensive. What do you want me to say? Some people complain. They're like, there's nothing to spend nerd coin on. Then I like make this dope drop and I'm like, yo, check this out. And everyone was like, that's too much nerd coin to spend. Y'all are never happy. But I get it. Because I'd probably be the same way. So, yeah, we're going to gambling on Friday. Gambling on Friday, baby. Gambling on Friday. The Exodus says with a $10 holla, very generous, says, first live stream since October? So is this Daisy Ridley / MCU thing true? Giant freaking robot reported it. My time to shine hello confirmed it. And we had those Daisy as Spider-Woman rumors back in March. Yeah, great point. I'm glad you brought this up. First of all, it's good to see you again. Secondly, this is what I always say about, like, giant freaking robot. Like, just because they have a horrible track record does not mean they can't stumble upon something that's actually true. My Time to Shine Hello said, yes, that is true. By the way, My Time to Shine Hello, not perfect. Has gotten things wrong. But it's been so spot on, it's kind of weird. About like 80 to 90% of what they talk about. So I think it's true. I think the Spider-Woman rumors are true. Yes, I do. And I think she'd be a good fit for that character, honestly. So, yeah, I appreciate you, bro, and I think it's true. Keaton House says, when the thrones slide over the Rancor pit after they drop whoever into it, I hope Boba says, say hello to Moochie. Oh, man. That would be sick. That would be awesome, dude. I'd be here for it. T-Love, a.k.a. the Silver Lurker, says with a $5 holla says, I hope Book of Boba is great, but I've lowered my expectations. If it's meh, I'll keep hiding under my Star Wars rock and rewatch episode 1 of Visions repeatedly. Nothing wrong with that. I hear you, and I understand what you're saying. For me, it'll hurt bad. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. It'll hurt bad. But I don't think it's going to happen. I just wanted to sort of talk about it, Pronounced pisse, my guy. Bostonian slang, pisse. Okay. Well, look, I mean, I've been to Boston. My family lives up there. But I don't know about Boston and parking the car in the Harvard Yard. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. So, my bad. Josh I says, with a $5 holla, bro, congratulations on your engagement. I'm so happy for you both. Boba tonight! Love, man. P.S. Take my money, brother. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Josh I, it's always good to see you in the tower. Much love to you. And yeah, big old watch party tonight. Yo, put a 1 into the chat. Y'all gonna be at the watch party? Put a 1 into the chat. Y'all gonna be at the watch party? I'm interested. The Nerdy Multiverse says with a $10 holla, very generous, says I'm hoping to see Embo at some point in the Book of Boba. Yeah, that's a dude with the wild hat, huh? Congratulations on the engagement, Josh and Elisa. Happy for you guys. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. You guys are so sweet, man. You guys have been really, really sweet about it. So thank you very much. And yeah, I'm excited, bro. Embo, why not? Why not? Could be great. Could be great. Pretty Nikki, always good to see you, says, I just need more nerd coin because I'm a sweaty gambling addict. Take my money. Hey, I appreciate you. Always good to see you. MK Mad says, Omega in season 2 after her story plays out in Bad Batch. Ooh. Could be. I mean, Omega would be cool to see, really. I would be interested in that for sure. So we'll see how it all goes, man. We'll see how it all goes. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What are y'all saying? What's going down? Yeah. Trav's like, nah, I'm too tired. Hey, I understand. I do. I get it. Oh, I understand, Michaela. We're going to watch it again together tomorrow night. So on the Wednesday night stream, if you could come on by for that, that would be so fun. And yeah, we should be doing it then. Jedi Jen, so generous. $20 holla says, not going to lie, I am so hyped for Book of Boba that I am not going to sleep till the watch party is over. No, sleep till Boba. Congrats on the engagement and take my money. Jedi Jen, I really appreciate that. That's very generous. Thank you. And yeah, I'm excited as well. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night, man. I'm feeling it. Kalisto, member for 17 months. Can you believe we've been on this journey together for 17 months? I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Says, I think it's extra special that your dad was at the other end of the table when you got engaged. Congrats to you both. See you tonight at the watch party. Yeah, it was a cool moment. You know, it was a cool moment. I felt like I got, and it's my stepdad, but I honestly, you know, I consider him to be, you know, a dad as well. He's been very kind and good to my mother and good to our family. I love the guy. So it was special to sit across from at the head of the table. It felt like now you're doing big boy things. You know, you can sit at one head of the table. You know what I mean? I did. It was very cool, and I was excited to share that with all of you guys yesterday. So thank you. The Nerdy Multiverse says, take more of my money because I love being in the tower and need to collect more nerd coin. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Much love to you. Much love to you. Chase Floyd says, I got a chance to start Demon Slayer Season 2 yet? Oh, have I got a chance to start it yet? No, I don't think so. It's dope so far. My man, that's dope. I got to get caught up on My Hero Season 4. And then, yes, get on to Demon Slayer. I haven't seen the movie, so I gotta watch the movie apparently, yeah? Gotta watch that going on, so. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Okay, let me see, Trev. Let me see what you got going on here, bud. Let me see what you got going on here. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Interesting. So when Boba tells him about it, Skywalker. Interesting. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know about that in the comics. That's kind of fun. Yeah, something like that would be cool, man. Something like that would be really, really cool. Okay, guys, look, much love to you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for another fire stream. I've got a couple videos written. I got a couple scripts written. They are Marvel, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still, there's some crazy Multiverse of Madness stuff that I want to talk about. New Spider-Man stuff that was talked about yesterday. Please make sure you're checking us out on TikTok. Make sure you're checking out the regular Dead and Nerds channel for videos. I will be doing videos about Boba, likely after the episode. Watch party later tonight. A lot of fun stuff. And the podcast with Darth Chaco should be releasing either today or tomorrow. Oh, new Batman. We could briefly talk about Batman. Let me just say this. A lot of people are super excited for the Batman. A lot of people really love that trailer. I think that's great. I'm still kind of like, you know what I mean, about it. I think the movie looks really, really good. But nothing in the trailer really like got me going like, whoa. You know what I mean? Just kind of looks like more of what we got before, which is fine. The movie looks incredible. What do you want me to say? It looks like one of the most cinematic superhero movies we've ever seen. As a film school nut, I'm excited to check it out. You know what I mean? But that's about what I can say. Not the Demon Slayer movie is put into the season of the first episode. Oh, okay. So I don't even need to watch the movie? Nice. Cool. Yeah, Batman's going to be cool, man. I mean, it looks great. Definitely looks great. But I'm like, I need Batfleck to roll in and be like, look at me. Look at me. I am the Batman now. And then snap his back and like throw him into the river or something. That would be fire. Now that would be a movie. Martin Scorsese would be like, this is cinema. All right, everybody. Much love. Much love. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? I thought it was a good stream. Thought it was fun. Excited for Boba. Look, I think the leak is real. But if it's not real, then like I have no idea what's going on in the show, which is kind of fun too. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm good. But we're gonna know after tonight. A lot of questions will be answered, and I hope. That's right. I hope that we're gonna be very happy as Star Wars fans for the next 7 to 8 weeks. So. Pretty much all I gotta say. And also, oh yeah, this real quick. See you. Don't do